Alright, Yoshi-O and Mercury. Samus and Joker. These two have played a lot since Yoshi-O has come here, and I would not be surprised if Mercury was not the most interested in playing the set because Yoshi-O plays it in a way that can be kind of frustrating to fight, but he plays that way so well. And that if you can't get past this defensive, you will just... Like, all about to just get trolled, is the best way to phrase it. So now, Mercury starting the Joker Arsene lead trap. And Yoshi-O trying to go far out, but Mercury did not knock him back far enough with those guns. So Yoshi-O is able to make it back. And at 102, he might fall victim to the fair. Have his back turn for the back airs. Another back air connects. Is he gonna go off stage? So that is the question. Seems he's at least presenting it as an option, trying to give him with guns, but unfortunately not being able to get the kill. And losing Arsene against a character who has this, like, who can live a long time could be rough. And now we're seeing Yoshi-O take that first stock, and not having Arsene on board or not being close to, I guess doesn't matter because he takes it out with that back air. Blue Rebels guards the charge shot. Now he's at 20%, but he has Arsene. That's a pretty good position, but what are you going to get off of this? Because you don't want to get Arsene early and then not be able to get anything with it. And we're seeing, you know, Yoshi-O doesn't want him to get anything off that. He's playing very defensive, getting his hits when he can, but trying to stay out of the range to get punished. Going for the charge shot. Alright. That Joker dash attack, putting him off stage. Oh, 1-0. Oh, I don't. Mercury off stage to get Samus, where Samus is so good at ledge trapping. Now Arsene is on the board. And Joker with this much rage might just never mind.
But unfortunately, Joker had to pass away.
Joker, there is no more rage because Joker is dead. And now he is.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
What a turn up from Yoshi-O.
Yoshi-O tried to look to end it all right there, but not being able to. Air dodging past the F smash, and Joker, not Joker, Arsene is now back online.
And once Arsene's out to play, it's just such a risk factor for the opponent. You know, you never know when Samus can just explode to a well-timed Arsene Bair.
Yeah, well-timed Bair. Even his other moves can just kill. Up smash sucks. Amazing. Thank you, Samus.
Holy up smash.
Up smash just deciding doesn't want to work, but not really working against Yoshi all too much. He still has a pretty sizable lead. Mercury's not close to Arsene right now. He's in a pretty good position.
Yeah, he's in a good position. I mean, he's getting close to getting Arsene again, but like, yeah, it was looking out of his control there.
The Nair hitbox hitting Joker. Interesting. Very
yeah, that was an
indeed.
interesting hitbox for sure.
And Samus with the lead sucks to play against because they control the pace of the match if you're not a character with like a Reflector, for example. But even then, it's so hard to get in on them. And Yoshi-O defensively is so amazing as a player. So playing a character that helps perpetuate that can make it really rough to deal with. And we're seeing the ages coming up from Mercury. Makes sense.
It does make sense.
I don't know if it's a better matchup, but I think he does better in this matchup with ages. And I haven't been seeing the ages as much, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to work on Joker. But like against this, yeah, I'd go ages too.
I do think the Aegis is a better pick for the matchup because mostly just because she could just rush down Samus and just make her play her game of just trying to guess what Mithra Pyra can do.
Yeah, and you also just have summonable Arsene in a way. Of course, I mean Pyra's a lot worse than Arsene, but you kind of have a kill button you can just turn on instead of just waiting for Arsene to come back to get a reliable kill instead of trying to go for some form of a Hail Mary or some risk.
Yeah, exactly.
And just having a cautious district to throw at Samus definitely helps. Once again. Oh.
Yoshi-O was stuck in the corner, but now fighting his way out. And now it's his turn to keep Mercury in the corner.
Oh, missing the down air though.
If I was him, I would have probably tried to keep stage control It was a big risk right there, and it didn't pay off as intended.
I mean, yeah, though it definitely does make sense because the quote because we all like to talk about ages is the recovery. That's the part you want to abuse about them. So when you get them in that position, honestly, sometimes it is worth it taking a chance, but it didn't work out for him, and now as the match has been progressing, kind of even right now. But like Pyra has that kill power that no one else on this field has right now.
Yeah, Pyra is crazy good at killing the opponent super consistently.
Just the threatening with that bear, but not being able to get what he wants off of that.
Oh, was that deliberate? I felt like that he baited a grab so that he can make Mercury try to punish him, and then he punished Mercury's attempt to punish him. That was really sick.
Yeah, very, very good from Yoshi-O. Out being able to outpass that dash attack and just have the down tilt, get that kill. Reading him trying to go back. Oh, reading the landing area from Pyra as well. But near at a disadvantage of being his savior, being able to take that stock, and while you are at 69%, haha, funny. That doesn't really, like your Aegis, you can make that damage back pretty fast, all things considered.
Oh, definitely.
He just has to find his way in, and that's the hard part. It's not continuing the damage, it's getting that first hit. But right now, we're seeing Yoshi-O, in disadvantage off stage, but getting that landing, that rising up air. And Yoshi-O just been playing corner to corner, off stage to off stage. Mercury doing a pretty good job of like having his control, not getting punished. And speaking of not getting punished, not getting punished by that up smash.
Yeah, that would have been big if Yoshi-O landed that.
Ooh, trying to go for the down air, try to go for some form of a kill, but not getting it.
That's such a great option out of Shield too, the up B.
Yeah, Samus up B is very good, and that sequence end up leading to Mercury's demise, losing his back at 172. And now Samus at 65, and you're down, and being down against Samus is rough, it's tough, and it's hard. So we're gonna have to see what he's able, to pull back. Yeah. Mercury just going so off stage just to try to get that KO.
Disadvantage, especially versus Samus, is a very hard game to play because it just feels like no matter what you do, Samus is always one step ahead.
Yeah, but speaking of being one step ahead, Mercury and his, he has done, between this and the Owl set, which are back-to-back, he's done such a good job of calling out people's jumps, whether it be the Joker or Aegis. Being able to throw out those up smashes to get that kill when you know what they're going to do is so helpful. Now we're seeing Mercury pile on the damage and now having the lead.
This is good. He went from losing to winning in a couple of good hits.
Yeah, now we're seeing Merc start his corner pressure. Dropping back to Mr. just to get over there. I definitely agree with that. Using Mr. Speed is such a big thing when you need to close that gap. Going for that F smash. Ooh, the panic rolls.
Ooh, that could have been punished.
Being punished.
No,
This could get rough. Being ledged up by Samus is really hard. Getting thrown off stage. If Merc, this could be the end of Merc if he is not careful. He needs to navigate the situation very carefully.
He's got to be careful. He's got to pick the most optimal option he can. It's just very hard, especially against a character like Samus, who thrives off of your opponent's disadvantage and thrives off your opponent's demise.
Yeah, I also really like that, that cross-up attempt from Yoshi-O, but back air taking it. Going last hit this time, so the Aegis definitely seems better. I'm just saying Merc's probably gonna stay Aegis. I don't know if we're gonna see a stage switch. Honestly, we might just rock PS2. Because it's Philly. But
knowing Philly, they wouldn't switch. Cause they love that stage like it's the plague.
Now we're on to game 3. Merc's potentially out of turn if he loses this, but yes, he is taking Aegis. I do agree with this. Having the disjoint and just being able to carry advantage so much better it feels. I don't know, everything just kind of feels better.
And like you said earlier, closing that gap between Samus and the opponent is huge, especially in this matchup.
Yeah, now we're seeing things. I don't have anywhere to go with that. I'm like, now we're seeing. Oh, but now we're seeing things. We're seeing the Merc's lead traps going crazy right now, but now dropping it, but getting the Mr. combos and putting them back off stage once again. I feel like that has to be work. I feel like that's just a win con at this point. Like, the winner of this is whoever can abuse them being off stage more. Like, obviously other parts of the match matter a lot, but you get so much the damage and KO so much for both sides of how good both characters are.
Ooh, that would have been a really huge conversion if it landed, but Yoshi-O
Yeah.
laying that back air and getting the first stock.
Yeah, and now Merc kind of has to try to weave his way back into this. Catching the up B out of shield, being able to navigate that because of Pyra's big sword and 105.
It's definitely doable.
What? I call shenanigans. I do not know how you're gonna not get spiked. You get up smash because of your jump air dodge. Yoshi-O's been doing a lot. From what I've noticed, so it is good to see that, he's getting caught on that. Potentially make him choose other options or just keep punishing him for doing it.
Now Mercury piling on the damage versus Yoshi-O. It's looking pretty good, but Yoshi-O with that double up tilt.
I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna do it again.
Hey, if it worked the first time, go for it the second time.
Ooh, dash tech not hitting, but because Sam is low profile, that hair also is not hitting as well. Going for the dash tech for the kill, but not getting it either.
Oh wow, nice charge shot.
Yeah, Yoshi-O just has those on deck, waiting for Merc to make that mistake, to make that movement, and just kill him for it. And
He's just so good. He's got those charge shots on deck. And speaking of which, he lands another one.
Yeah, his gameplay at this point is just kind of, hey, I don't want to be near you because you are a big, scary sword lady, and I will die if I move an inch wrong. Like, we're seeing Posse back up and shoot these charge shots. He's not really going for much else that isn't to keep his opponent away. Yeah, so we see him immediately dash back and then dash back in. But up B taking it at 225. And just trying to get around Yoshi-O's defensive can feel so rough.
Oh man, but yeah, Yoshi-O's wall is really intimidating, but Mercury able to tear it down at least for the time being.
Yeah, very well placed down air by Mercury, making this now even, and that could be just what he needs to swing this match back into his favor. Going for these nair combo stars, trying to get something, but unfortunately not being able to get anything. And now he is the one who's taking more percent right now. I also really like Mercury's decision to start playing a little bit farther back, wait for the commitments. You know Yoshi's going to go for those charge shots because that's what his game plan has been established from like stop 2 predominantly. So now you kind of just play with that in mind, and yeah.
Yeah.
Playing far back to go catch that roll, and
Mercury's playing so good right now. Just playing as optimally as he can and playing as smart as he can. He has to against Yoshi-O. You can't have it any other way.
yeah, the way Merc is moving is he's just playing it a way where he doesn't really want to overcommit, because overcommitting, well, just like when your last hit and you might get eliminated when your ages, when their sim is, there's a lot of reasons why you kind of want to play that way, which is definitely working out in his favor, especially with the options that Yoshi ends up choosing. Ooh, but overcommitting a little bit with that nair, drifting inwards, and now taking a full giant charge shot. Now Mercury has to be careful because now you're off stage. Been zeroed twice.
I'm scared.
Because of the bombs, he was not able to get that punished. Unfortunately, the bombs actually screwing him over. However, he ran into Samus's foot and has not died.
I had a feeling like Merc was gonna run into one of those back airs, and that unfortunately cost him the stock.